Hello. Do 30 seconds at 160. And then I'm gonna most likely bring this up to 185. So let me get the tea started, the water started with that now. Get these little buds or little leaves. So much corn sweetness, and then grass, and then flowers. Round. What a treat. I'm excited. All right. Cheers. Oop. Interested to see how grassy this is. Yum. Okay. Hotter temperature, shorter steep time. The leaves are still a little bit dry. Such mellow, light sweetness, umami, good mouthfeel, not too bitter, light grass. The 185 steeping, the second steeping, it's going to bring up more. You get more viscosity. And I think it'll do 2 steepings at 185 and then be done realistically. Ganlu, this is a limited edition white2tea green tea production. This happened before all of the geopolitical tariff craziness with China, such that white2tea is no longer selling tea to the United States. Crazy. So I did get this 2025 green tea production before that happened, and this is my first time drinking this Ganlu. It was not cheap. This is one of the nicer installations that they have, installments, product offerings, teas that they produced this year. And then the other one that we also had on the main channel is the Mao Jiang. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry, everybody. Go ahead and give this. Oops. $185 for about 15 seconds. Not perfect, but close. Color is so light, so clear. Leaves are now completely absorbed, have completely absorbed the liqueur. Wow. Get all of the tea out of there. Ooh, the aroma is so much more vegetal now. Oh, wow. Almost white tea or oolong-y in its floral and perfumey nose. The umami was soft and delicate. It wasn't super savory. It was just kind of more like an added saltiness to it from the first steeping. Second steeping. Cheers. More fruit. This is really nice. Yeah. I think I might prefer this over the Jiang. Has a little bit more of a pan roasted and rounder middle bodied profile to me. That one had a bit more vegetal vibes. Ooh, the umami now is coming in nicely. The Huigon. Just the tiniest hint of bitterness, of bitter grass that really accents this tea and provides a nice crispness. Wow. This really feels like drinking a fresh product, which is funny because white tea is arguably done even, well, I guess depending, even faster. But the crispness on this profile is really next level. I love this one. This one is really nice. Dynamic, good variety in high notes. Nice medium body. Not expecting any basiness out of a green tea like this. Really nice salty finish. Let's do one more. This is at 180-ish water. And I'm gonna just eyeball the time on this, but aim for kind of 130. Sorry, 30 seconds. Nice fruity. Get my nose on this. Really kind of almost buttery nose on this, like melting butter in a pan. Not too hot pan. Just like kind of burnt butter, right? Not this. This is like that creamy, warm roasted butter. Mid note to it, kind of like a 3 out of the kind of 10. Started to visualize this in my head of like sort of where does the flavor density thing I'm talking about fall in the kind of high-low spectrum as kind of a marker 1 to 10. Cheers. More bitter and grassy now, but still so much sweetness on top. Love this one. You know, I think it's less pleasant in a mom test kind of a way, but it has much more breadth or depth, excuse me. Getting into kind of those two bassy notes, kind of those like deeper, I don't know. It's like, is green grass that's bitter a deep flavor or a high noted crisp flavor? It's definitely high noted and crisp. Is it deep? Sometimes it gets deep with that kind of like lasting peaty, not even smokiness necessarily, just earthiness. But is that relegated to older, deeper? Dang it! See, I'm using the own terminology. It's a tautology. Bassier, typically you think of kind of like a puer grassiness. It's kind of that sometimes woody, oftentimes woody, excuse me, but sometimes kind of hay bassiness from the kind of grass family of flavors. Anyway, is this bassy? Not really, but it feels deep. Yeah, I'm really enjoying experimenting with green tea in the last 6 months or so. and brewing them with longer brews and lower temperature water. There's just a lot of different flavors to extract, I think, at different temperatures. So enjoying this one a lot. I'm excited to drink through this sample I purchased and enjoy some green tea early this year, and not be too. This is a nice tea. This is an expensive tea, but with all my tea, there's no point in being precious about this if it's going to end up in a drawer and sit there for 5 years and become something very different and not nearly as enjoyable. So with stuff like this, yeah, it's nice, but hey, celebrate and enjoy it while it's fresh and crisp and utterly delicious. Hey everybody. That was me slapping the microphone, so high fives. Hopefully that didn't like hurt anyone's ears. I tried to have a setting so that it doesn't kill everybody, but that was me high fiving you. Goodbye.